Good morning, grade threes. I'm Mrs. Venter, and I'm going to be teaching you about number lines. I know all of you have used number lines for many years already, but let's go over them again and revise what you have already learned. When we look at a number line, we see the smaller numbers on the left-hand side and the larger numbers on the right-hand side. When we add, we do the bounces along the top of the number line. So for our first sum, it says 3 plus 4. So we find the 3 and circle it in green to show that we are starting there. We add 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going towards the right, because the numbers are getting bigger, circle it in red. If you had this as a worksheet, I would then ask you to write that 7 next to the line there where it says 3 plus 4 equals what? And you must write the number 7. The next question says 7 plus 12 equals what? So we find the 7 and circle it in green and add 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Circle the 19 in red, showing that we have stopped. If you had your worksheet, you would write that 19 on the line, showing the sum 7 plus 12 equals 19. For our next number line, we find the 13 and circle it in green, showing that's where we're starting. And we add 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle it in red to show that's where we're stopping. Our last sum on this page, 15 plus 2 equals what? Find the 15, circle it in green, and add 2. 1, 2. Circle it in red to show that's where you have ended. Now, when we are minusing, we work underneath the number line. We also go towards the left because the sum is always getting smaller when you're subtracting. So we're starting at the 7, so we circle it, and minus 3. 1, 2, 3. Circle it in red to say that we are finished. Then for the next sum, it says 12 minus 8, so we find the number 12 and circle it in green. Minus 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The answer is 4, so we circle it in red. The next question says 13 minus 6, so we find the 13 and circle it in green, and minus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer is 7, so we circle it in red. The next question, 15 minus 7. So we find the 15 and minus 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your answer is 8. Again, if you had a worksheet in front of you, I would ask you to write the answers that you have worked out on the line to show the answers. When we are adding sums, we can also add more than one number. So let's try that out on a number line. We start on the 4, so circle it in green, and we add 3. 1, 2, 3. We circle the 7 in orange, saying that we are only having a pause. We are not finished yet. Then we add 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Circle the 13 in red to show that you have the answer. The next question, 5 plus 4 plus 7 equals what? Find the 5, circle it in green, add your 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle it in orange to show that you're just pausing. You haven't finished yet. Then you add your 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And a red circle to show that you are finished at the 16. 11 plus 3 plus 5. Find your 11, add 3, circle it in orange to show you haven't finished. Add your 5 onto the end. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now circle it in red to show you've finished your sum. And last question on this page is 13 plus 4 plus 3. Find your 13, circle it in green, add your 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle it in orange, saying you're pausing, and add your last 3. 1, 2, 3. Circle it in red to show that you have stopped. Then we can also subtract a couple of numbers. So we're starting at the 18 and we're minusing 6. We are underneath the number line because we are subtracting and also working towards the left because the numbers should be getting smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Circle it in orange to say we're not quite finished yet, and then minus your last 3. 1, 2, 3. Circle it the 9 in red to show you are finished. Then the next question, 15 minus 4 minus 3. Start at the 15 minus the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Circle it in orange to show you're not finished yet. Then keep going. 1, 2, 3, and gives you the answer of 8. Next question, 19 minus 8 minus 2. 19, circle in green, minus 8 now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle the 11 in orange to say you're not finished quite just yet, and then minus your last 2, giving you the answer of 9. Then circle your 14 in green, minus 3. 1, 2, 3. Circle it in orange, and minus your last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, giving you the answer of 6. Then we can also plus and minus when we are on a number line. Again, remember when you add, you're on top of the number line, and when you subtract, you're on the bottom of the number line. Adding goes towards the right because the number's getting bigger, and subtracting is going towards the left because it is getting smaller. So let's try a couple of sums. The 3, circle it to say that's where we're starting. Add 8, so we're at the top of our number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Circle the 11 in orange to say we're not finished quite just yet. And now that we're subtracting, we will be going underneath the number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, finishing at 7. Therefore, our answer is 7. Then our next sum, 25 minus 3. So we're underneath the number line and counting towards the left. 1, 2, 3. Circle it to say we're not finished yet. And now we're at the top of our number line because we're adding again and going towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, giving us the answer of 26. Again, if you had a worksheet, I would ask you to write these answers on the line that is given. Our next question, 48 plus 7 minus 9. We start on the 48 and circle it in green. Plus 7, so we're at the top of our number line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We circle the 55 in orange, saying we're not finished with the sum quite just yet. And now we minus the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, giving us the answer of 46. So we circle it in red. Then our next sum is 66 minus 5 plus 8. So starting at the 66, minus 5, so we're at the bottom of our number line and going towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Circle the 61 to show we're not finished yet. And now we are at the top of our number line and adding 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, giving us an answer of 69, and we circle it in red. Our last sum for this page is 98 minus 6 minus 7. Starting at the 98, minus 6, going towards the left because we're getting the numbers are getting smaller. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Circle the 92 in orange, showing that we're not quite finished yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, giving us the answer of 85. So we circle it in red. Sometimes when we have a number line, it doesn't always count in ones. That is absolutely fine because we all know that you can count in different number ranges. So let's look what these number ranges are for these number lines. We do not have any odd numbers. We've only got even, so we know that we are counting in twos. If you look carefully, it says 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and so on until it gets to 40. So don't forget when you're working out these answers that when you are doing your bounces, you are counting in twos. So let's try this. 6 plus 8 minus 4. Starting at the 6, so we circle it in green. We're adding 8. Again, we're counting in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8. Circle the 14 in orange to say that we're not quite finished yet. And now we're minusing, so we're underneath the number line and going towards the left. 2, 4, giving us an answer of 10. Our next number line, again, is not counting in ones. And if we look closely, it's not counting in twos either. It is counting in threes. So when we are working out the sum, each jump that we have, we need to count in threes. So we start at the 9. We are minusing 6, so we're underneath the number line and counting in threes. 3, 6. Circle the 3 in orange, saying that we haven't finished the sum quite just yet. And now we are adding 12, again counting in threes each time. 3, 6, 9, 12, giving us the answer of 15. And our last number line is counting in fives. I know all of you have been counting in fives since nursery school, so this is usually quite a fun exercise to do. So for this one, we start at the 20 and counting in fives, we count 15. 5, 10, 15. Circle the 35 in yellow, saying we haven't finished yet, and we minus 10. So we're underneath the number line this time, and we bounce 2 times because we're counting in fives. 5, 10. And we circle the 25 in red, showing that we have finished the number. Thank you very much for watching this video. And please don't forget that you are most welcome to come into the Q&A sessions with the grade 3 teachers if you are wanting to ask any questions about number lines. Have a wonderful day. Bye.